Hello everyone, Dragon84 here and welcome back to another Luck Be a Landlord video. So by the time you are seeing this, I am going to be on vacation. So I need to record kind of a backlog. So let's get to it. I love the fact that the user face actually fits on the screen, but it takes a little bit of getting used to. Yeah, there are some people on Discord who really love starting out egg early because it gives you a 2-value symbol, and I mean that can happen, but my biggest problem with egg is that eventually you're going to have a bunch of 2-value symbols that you can't easily get rid of. I don't know. Let's just grab the goose again. At some point I probably need to start experimenting with eggs because maybe there's something to it. I don't know. I mean, I understand the idea behind it, but it just doesn't feel right. We don't need to pick something up here. I don't want any of those symbols really. Alright, getting 25. There are a few things about the new UI layout that don't feel completely right to me. Right, the spacing on some things, it's different, but it's not bad. Let's go with the big urn over the coconut half. Sure. Checkered flag can be so good. If we find a sloth, yeah, that's better than the other options, so let's go with this. It's also great with Robin Hood, for example. If we click very fast, can we get both the toddler and the piñata? That would be good. I mean, we can't, and that means that we're just gonna grab the chemical 7. There's an owl. So we do have the checkered flag, and I should really have these numbers memorized, but so it gives 1 every 2 spins now, so it gives 1, but then it also gives an extra 1 every 2 spins, so it gives 1.5. That's fine for now. So we probably want a birdhouse at this point, I guess. Let's grab the coal. I mean, lockbox is great. We have the key. All of the symbols are so tiny right now. Yeah, can we honestly just make those bigger? Inventory. I don't know. I'm going to look at that at some point. Anyway, let's grab the coal. I think coal just becomes so good later on that I don't think we get to skip it there. It might give us a rough patch because we only have 66 right now and we need to get 100 on the next rent cycle. So we need to make 18 every spin, basically. Let's grab a 2-value symbol. Frying pan would have been okay if we had picked the egg probably. Ninja and mouse is fine. Let's go with ninja and mouse. So if we see a ninja, we're going to pick it now. Yeah, I don't think we want a crab here. We do want symbols, so that's 15. Honestly, that's not a lot. 15? 15 is not enough. What are we doing here? 16. Are we losing? That would be interesting. 17. No, we're making this, but we're not making it by a lot, and we've just picked up a whole lot of junk. So that's 107 for 150. We need to make 26 every spin, and we are not making that. So that's a hooligan. Hooligan is great here. We have the urn. Shattered mirror could be interesting here. The other two are just bad. We want a lot of good symbols and we don't really have them. But this gives 24 every 7 spins. Oh, that's a problem because we need to pay money in 6 spins. So this doesn't even trigger this rent cycle. I'm gonna grab the reroll. It doesn't do anything yet. I really need to get used to the removal thing being down here. 20. Alright. Yeah, the new UI is almost certainly better, but 33, that's good. Let's grab a bronze arrow because that's what we're doing. Haven't seen a ninja yet. 26. There's our sloth. So we really wanted the sloth. That's good. We're gonna lose the light bulb pretty soon. We're gonna lose our spirits too. I'm not picking up a mouse until I have a ninja. Witchwood is fine. Alright, 32. Yeah, we're doing well enough, but... Right, light bulb is gone. That was a 1 value symbol that wasn't helping us anymore. Do we want another owl? Yeah, this reroll token thing just doesn't really look right, but we're probably going to get used to it. Maybe it's just better like this. Maybe it was weird before, I don't know. So we have 22 symbols. We don't really want a 1.5 value symbol at this point. We just want 2 value symbols. We also don't really want to reroll. No, we need to skip here. I mean, we've made this rent, but how are we going to make our next one? That's 38. 38 is good, because for our next rent cycle, we need to make 34 every spin. So let's try that. Horseshoe Essence gives us 2. Clear Sky Essence doesn't do anything yet. Right, you need the sun and a moon to even consider using it. Ricky the Banana is never happening, so this is very easy. Chef. I mean, we have a peach and a cherry, nothing else. I think we need to reroll the chef. There's a pretty decent chance that we can find a 3 value symbol. And we don't find anything, that's a problem. Yeah, these are not always really guaranteed rares, but yeah, that's a problem. We could go for the Hex of Training, but that's something that we need to remove pretty soon. I'm gonna grab the coconut half and hope for the best. Egg carton, another good payoff for getting that early egg. Yeah, I'm gonna do it and hope for the best. Our goose also hasn't done anything yet. We have 23 symbols, so we get to remove the flower. Yeah, we have a lot of symbols, that items that aren't helping us. Do we need to pick up the milk? We probably do. We just want to high roll. 27, that's not enough. Big urn, that's great. Yeah. There's a big urn, that's good. 35. 35 is fine. Wolf, I mean, we don't really want another 2 value symbol right now. No, I don't think that helps us. We're gonna get a diamond pretty soon. 31. Yeah, we can't pick the coal. We skipped on 1 lockbox for the key. And I think we needed to skip there to get the coal. But maybe, I don't know. Alright, picking up the milk was probably wrong too, but well, maybe not. Maybe we just need this. How much do we need to make every spin? So we have 2 more spins. That's 225 minus 186 divided by 2. We need to make just under 20. We're doing that, so we can skip here. Yeah, 41, that's good. Another big urn, that's good. There's a diamond. 38. Alright, we've made this one, but we need 300 in the next rent cycle, and that means that we need to make 44 every spin. There's a rare. Not a great rare, but it's what we're doing here. Booster pack is great. Not picking up another goose. 3-sided die is probably fine. Yeah, we can't afford a coal right now. And these are all bad. But these should be good. Rabbit fluff is fine. Sloth is great. Target, I don't think we can do that here. And there's Mrs. Fruit. Mrs. Fruit is very good. Yeah, she removes one of our symbols. Yeah, that's really, really good. We get, we might get a flower here, which wouldn't be great, but This is the best thing we could have hoped for. We need to make 44 every spin. Honestly, we might need to reroll here. Well, that was a bust. Ooh, we got a coconut from our seed. That's very, very nice. 36, that's not enough, but... oh, we have 27 symbols. We should have removed something a little while ago. Let's remove the coin. Don't think we've skipped any eggs since picking up the egg carton, but you never know for sure. 38. Not great. Don't need to pick up a 2-value symbol. Are we losing here? There's our golden egg. Bit late, but it's here. 42. There's a ninja. It's also late. We don't want the 2-value symbol right now. The 3-sided die is a little bit better than a 2-value symbol. It's also unlikely to help us. No, I'm gonna skip here. Right, let's hope for the spirits to give us enough money to survive. 62, that's good. Yeah, we should have made this here. Alright, we've made another rent, I think. But it's weird right now. 43, there's another big earn, that's great. Right, Mrs. Fruit is doing a good job here. 51. Yeah, we've made this one by enough that it feels like we should make the next one. Red pepper essence is bad. Linfroller essence could be okay. Right, we have a single rabbit fluff, but I don't mind having a rabbit fluff. Let's just go for frozen pizza. We don't get to reroll, so it's a spirit here. And probably lime pepper, it's going to give us money. The other ones are very unlikely to do anything for us, so sure. Now we get 2 symbols, 2 chances at symbols. There's an egg and an apple, I guess. We don't mind having 3-value symbols right now, but 53. Is 53 enough? Yeah, that's enough. That's pretty decently enough. Oh, this is interesting. So we still have the key that we want to remove, so the save is good, but the egg should help us more in the long run. I'm gonna grab the egg here. Not 100% sure, but 50 is fine. There's second chemical 7, very good. We still have... Oh, we just lost our frozen pizza essence, so it doesn't matter if we pick something up here. So that's the void stone. This is a very good spin. Another peach. Oh, should have thought just a second longer. I think this was the key over the peach. Yeah. Another egg. That's very good. Let's fill up the egg carton. Yeah, eventually you're pretty likely to get a lot of stuff in your egg carton, so... Also, we have a bunch of 4th value symbols. 57. Alright. Yeah. Right, we're fine for now, but we have a lot of junk that we are not very interested in. 500, that's how much we need for the next rent cycle, so... Maybe that's it. Beastmaster, we have those sloths. Those are 4 value symbols. I don't think we get to skip here. Pizza the Cat is fine. We could also go for a Compost Heap. So we have this peach. It's gonna give us seed. I think this should be fine with Mrs. Fruit. Kinda want to remove the cats, so let's go for the Compost Heap. Don't often pick up the Compost Heap. Should have probably removed the pearl first. 57, that's fine. There's a save to remove the key. Remove the pearl before we remove the cat. Our Beastmaster should be doing some stuff right now. This is not a guaranteed rare, and we don't want any of these. Right, we don't have a payoff for the bartender, except that we might hit Chemical 7 in theory, but I don't think that chance is good enough to justify picking something up here. 59, that's good. A seed, because we have the Compost Heap. Yeah. So that's going to feed Mrs. Fruit, which is great. Yeah, that's very, very good. Yeah. Compost Heap with Mrs. Fruit, I mean, that's the reason Compost Heap exists. We don't want another key. We're getting so many coconuts. Yeah, we're making this one, so let's grab another egg. We have 4 eggs in the egg carton, only 2 more to go until we fill it right up. 65, yeah, we're doing well. We still have a bunch of junk. There's our second golden egg, that's very, very nice. Another peach for Mrs. Fruit. Right, our horseshoe essence is done, but that's also fine. Yeah, peach with Mrs. Fruit and Compost Heap, that's just a decent combo. We're close to 600, which means that we're still a single rent payment ahead. Void Portal, we've destroyed a lot of symbols. That's 34, so this thing is going to give us 35, at least. Yeah, that's definitely worth it for an essence. Cardboard box is good too, but I think we just need this one. Bear. I mean, we have a bronze arrow, but we have so many symbols. I don't think there's any chance of us picking pear. Honestly, I think we just need the removal capsule, because what we're hoping for is for our Beastmaster to line up with our slots, and for Mrs. Fruit to line up with the arrow, and for the save to line up with the key. Yeah, we just need to remove stuff. I think that's the best thing we can do right now. I was going to remove our cat, but maybe we can take Pizza the cat and remove the shiny pebble instead. Should be fine. Alright, we don't have the removal token yet. At some point the safe is going to crack. That's 105, that's very good. Billionaire, we don't have anything for that. This Compost Heap is triggering again. Nice. Yeah, none of these. Yeah, I think we're doing well enough right now. We don't want any of these, and we are going to remove the shiny pebble first. It's just one value symbol, and even though it gives us a tiny bit of luck, that's not enough to offset just having a one value symbol. Don't want a second hooligan. Yeah, not picking up the ninja was probably very important on this particular run. Sure. Wouldn't mind the second Mrs. Fruit here, honestly. Big urn? Sure. I don't know how good it is to destroy a lot of symbols when you have Compost Heap, because you're adding a lot of 2-value symbols, and if they don't line up with Mrs. Fruit, are they really going to be all that great? I don't know, but it's what we're doing here. And honestly, we are really pretty much ahead right now. And the safe is still not cracking, but that's fine. 600, yeah, we are definitely ahead. Don't want another martini, let's reroll. Alright, I don't mind having a second Miss Fruit right now. Happy hour to make our martini a tiny bit better. And let's remove. Wow, the safe and the key are still there. We need to remove the goose at this point. It's also just a one value symbol, it doesn't help us. Yeah, you go Mrs. Fruit. Nice. 90. I mean, I'm just gonna get more things to trigger the Compost Heap, right? Yeah, this is going very well. I think we've won this run, but it's a weird run. Right, there's our third chemical 7. Now we get money from the lucky 7. We've completely turned the corner, and we are very safe to say that we have almost certainly won this run. In a minute I'm going to think about what exactly we did to win this one, because a lot has happened. I think honestly the hooligan did a lot of work. Don't know how good the checkered flag was, but it was there too. Let's pick up a seed. I mean, eventually the compost heap and Mrs. Fruit did a lot of work too. I mean, that's the main thing that we have right now, but yeah. The goose gave us 2 golden eggs, but it could just have easily not have given us anything. Don't want another rabbit fluff right now, we have a lot of symbols. Yeah. 91. And lunchbox essence, I mean, we're doing that, but don't know if we're ever going to get a payoff from that. Dame is fine. Now let's grab the diver. We have an anchor. I think that's the only thing we have. Let's grab the lint roller too, because we don't really need another 2-value symbol right now. And the rabbit fluff can just get out of here. There's no reason not to just randomly pick up stuff from Mrs. Fruit to do, right? The diver is going to get rid of the anchor. And eventually the arrow will hit some of our big symbols. Don't really need the urn here. Again, we have a lot of symbols. More coconuts. That's kind of the theme for this one, right? Coconuts. I think coconuts is interesting because it tends to be very bad to pick up, but when you get it in a situation where you have a Mrs. Fruit or a monkey, it's suddenly one of the strongest symbols you could hit, so it's kind of a weird one. Yeah, love those turns where a peach breaks, you get the peach gives a seed, the seed instantly grows into another peach, and then Mrs. Fruit eats that one too. That happens sometimes. I think at one time I had the watering can as well as Mrs. Fruit and a compost heap, and I think I hit hit a peach like 4 times in a row or something. It was really strange, but can happen. 80, that's also pretty good. I mean, no, we don't need anything for the diver to do. Oh, we just hit a purple pepper, which is also pretty decent. 102. Right. So we are already halfway to getting 777. Let's grab the lockpick essence, I guess. I don't know. We don't want any of these. We could hit the tomb, but let's just reroll and hit a 3rd Mrs. Fruit. Fine. I don't know. I don't think any of those were interesting. Let's remove the cat at this point, probably. Or the owl. The owl is actually worse than the cat at this point, because we have Pizza the Cat. We don't have Birdhouse. We do have the checkered flag, but it's not going to do anything for us right now. Ooh, the lunchbox is pretty close to going off too. Yeah, just having lunchbox and compost heap with Mrs. Fruit, that's also just going to help you by a lot. 97. Yeah, let's grab a pearl for the diver. I mean, it's not good, but we've already won, so whatever. Final egg, that's great. Takes the lunchbox to the brink. So if we get one more food item, our lunchbox is going to give us more money. Don't want a rabbit right now. That's rare, but it does happen. That was also very close. If one of the... Alright, Chemical 7. That gives us money from the lunchbox. Very good. There's our Chemical 7 breaking. Alright, so lockbox, because we still have the lockpick essence. I mean, that was this run. A lot of stuff happened. We got a lot of coconuts. This fruit got very, very big. We got the compost heap. That's the thing with compost heap, right? I mean, usually it's going to be bad, but then once in a while you get it with Mrs. Fruit, and then it's suddenly the best item in the game for that specific situation. It's important not to write off any items, because you can always get into a situation where it just happens to be the best one. So, checkered flag. I think the fact that we got to pick up 2 slots with the checkered flag helped us a lot. Don't know how much the owl helped us, but it probably did a little bit. Ninja mouse, we picked it up. It's fine to pick that up and not use it. If you find a ninja early, you can make it work. You don't need cursed katana for ninja mouse to be good. You just don't want too many symbols. Reroll was there too. We got to fill up our egg carton, which is fine. And compost heap, I don't know. We destroyed 7 coconuts, 15 coconut parts. We got a whole lot of Mrs. Fruit. So, let's pay our rent. Get to the main menu, look at our stats. Because we have a win streak of 2 again. 70 divided by 115. 60.9%. Alright. That's pretty nice. I'm going to keep on recording stuff. Tomorrow I'm going to record another one, but you are going to see it in a few days. I hope I'm really enjoying my vacation with my family right now, as you're watching this. And I will see you on another Lucky Landlord video. Goodbye.